Alright, Jaden, what we doing? Sonic 3! Mate, Shadow better kill these guys. I'm just telling you now.
Look at that, bro.
Leave what? Watching the football game.
Watching, you know,
This guy, man. This guy.
He hasn't had a phone for like 2 months.
You rating Sonic 3?
What?
Out of 10? 10?
10, bro. That shit was amazing.
What rate is Sonic 3?
9.
The final battle was Sonic versus Shadow. That block.
Yeah, but there was a bunch of gay shit in it, bro.
Yo, what is up, guys? It is Alan the Character, and today we are back again with another video. And today, guys, we're going to be giving a movie review on Sonic the Hedgehog 3. This movie I saw on Sunday, the 22nd of December. This video is coming out quite late. I don't know when this video is coming out, but it's going to come out eventually, guys, and you guys are watching it. So, I'm just going to say this film, by far of the year, has been one of the best theatre experiences ever. Deadpool and Wolverine was up there. I love that film, but this film was just so entertaining. I really loved everything of it, and it's just so much better than the second and first one, which I didn't think they were going to top two. Personally, the second film was so good. I love Sonic 2. I was watching it again literally the day before watching the third one. I watched the second one again, and I just love that second film. The thing with Sonic 2, it is an 8 out of 10 film, right? What carries the second one down is the human elements, like the whole wedding scenario that was going on. Tom, Sadie, what's her name? I forgot the girl's name already. Is it Sadie or something? I forgot. But, you know, the whole wedding going on with Tom's fiance's sister, and you got this secret agent. That whole segment where Tom's playing basketball, volleyball or whatever, it puts it down. It's like you don't want to see that. It's just like boring stuff that was in the film that kind of dragged it down, because that film was 2 hours. I thought it had a really solid runtime, but you didn't even need those parts in there. For the film, I understand why you need this whole wedding thing, because, you know, this whole undercover operation or whatever. And he gave, Rachel this whole moment where she's driving the car around going, rah, rah, rah. All that crap we didn't really need, okay? I like what they did in this one, where they got rid of Rachel and the undercover dude and replaced him. They still give them 2 cameos, but as in Tom and, I keep saying Rachel, I forgot the person. Is it Maddie? It's Maddie, isn't it? Tom and Maddie. They do like face changes so they can get the cameos in, which I think that was such a better way of doing it, because they still get their cameos in and they're still in the film, but they don't drag the whole film down because they're in it too much. So that was so much better. The human elements in Sonic 3 have gone down so much, like they're barely in it. Like Tom is literally in it probably about 5 minutes of the runtime. From Sonic 1, this guy's one of the main characters. Sonic 2, you know, he's still doing bits and bops. Sonic 3, this guy's doing nothing, okay? This guy's in the film for about 5 minutes, okay? And it's good that he's in the film. Obviously, you need him. You need Tom in the film. And the part that he had was making Sonic badass, okay? When Shadow comes down and punches the shit out of Tom, I love what they did there, because Sonic just goes badass mode. And this guy just wants to batter Knuckles, and he doesn't care. He just wants to get the Chaos Emerald to get Super Sonic, okay? You know, at that moment there, when Sonic and Knuckles start arguing and they start beefing, I was getting hyped as hell, because I would have loved to see even like a 30-second fight scene or something where Sonic just beats the living shit out of Knuckles to get the answer of where the Chaos Emerald is. And then we see Wade. That is such a funny cameo. I didn't even expect him to see that. It was so funny when he showed up out of nowhere. That was a really good cameo from Wade. I was hoping he was going to make an appearance in the film, because obviously he had the whole Knuckles show and, you know, Wade was in the whole thing. Comes to Sonic 3, I was like, where the hell's Wade? And then, hey, he got his little cameo in. But I'm glad that he had a very small cameo, because if he was in the film too much, it would have been like, alright, why is this bullshit? The other character I feel like that was in it a bit too much was Agent Stone. Like, his character was all just in it a little bit too much, I feel like. But I'm not even that mad at it, because the whole film itself, I think it just, what it did was, it made Sonic the main character. I know like everything's called Sonic, but usually it cuts away in the first and second one. There's a lot of human stuff going on, and you got Sonic doing some cool shit. And this, you really are in the adventure, okay? When it's Sonic, Shadow, and Eggman. Those 3 are the main people. The whole story and everything is just devoted for them. I know the runtime's 10 minutes shorter, but it works either way. It literally works. If it was me, I would have added a Sonic versus Knuckles fight in there, literally. And at the end, when they go Super Shadow, when Super Sonic goes boom, punches Knuckles, I would have liked, and they're on the moon, I would like to see Sonic just go boom.
Video in my room when we should be watching Punisher.
It went bam and hit him a couple times. Pulled back the final one, then do the whole talking stuff. I was just sitting like, that would have been so much more badass. But it was really, really cool. The best moment for me was that final battle, Super Sonic versus Super Shadow. And you've got Shadow doing the block of the scent. Man goes, bah, bah, bah. Picks him up, slams him, boom, boom. That whole combo that Shadow did. Me and my boys were jumping through the ceiling, back down into the other theatre, then round to the countryside, round to an apocalyptic world, into Narnia. We jump into the wardrobe and then back into our theatre seats, literally screaming our heads off. I did not believe that was the maddest scene in the whole movie. That block, boom! The Shadow said some badass line. Literally, Shadow is my favourite character in this whole movie. This guy was using the gun as well. This guy had the gun at the start with the motorcycle scene, just shooting him up. I was like, what? I got so excited. Literally that feeling of excitement and just like, yes, this is just an amazing film. And I was laughing so much. I had such a good time because all the jokes landed for me. So many of the jokes, I was just laughing my ass off, man. It was really funny. Like, the film was so funny. It was amazing. Like, Eggman and his granddad, like, his whole thing, it was really funny. I like how the granddad is even eviler than Eggman. That fight that those two have at the end, where he's like a scorpion and he's like a mantis, is too funny. The whole thing is too funny. Okay, why does Eggman put up a gate, right? And then the gate just disappears literally like 10 seconds later. I was like, what was the point of the gate? I think it was like they got like a little deleted scene in there or something where maybe it destroys the gate. Because in the next scene, the gate's gone. I was like, what? But it's not a big deal. Knuckles in the film was fine. I feel like he's not in it that much. He has some parts here and there where he's doing some stuff. But I feel like he's just... They could have used him a bit more. Like that Shadow versus Knuckles scene, I like that. It was a bit short though. Shadow just beats up Knuckles like nothing. Like Knuckles ain't shit compared to Shadow. Like, I just love how Shadow's just beating up everyone. The only part where Shadow beats up Tails is that one kick that we seen in the trailer. Nothing else. At the start of the movie, we're already in the first Shadow scene. He's breaking out. I'm like, what? We get the scene already? And you know what I loved as well? The way they told Maria and Shadow's backstory, because we all know that amazing story that Shadow has, and what makes this guy a badass character. He loses the one friend that he's had. Okay, Maria, once she's gone, his whole world is like over, because she's the only one who ever cared about Shadow, yeah. And literally, he just went insane. You understand the character, and I love how they did it. They just made Shadow amazing. I love the post-credit scene. Shadow's back alive. I was like, my guy ain't dying. I was sad to see was Eggman dying. Did Eggman die? Dr. Robotnik, is he dead? Is this man dead at the final battle? I think he is. Sonic 4, I don't even know if you're going to have Robotnik. Because they killed General Robotnik as well. He went into the friggin' fire and died, so can't even use him. I really hope they bring Jim Carrey back for another film, but I don't know if they're going to do it. I feel like this film will be the best one out of all the Sonics that they make. 4, 5, 6. The third one, this one is going to be the best. I don't think they can top this one. I don't think they can. I don't think there's no way they're going to top this film. It's just the best one. I don't know what they're going to do next, but they got Metal Sonic. Metal Sonic is usually Dr. Robotnik's creation. So if you don't have Eggman, so I don't know what they're going to do. Like, how's Metal Sonic already here? Unless they do the Sonic Prime storyline, where you have the multiverse of Eggman and the council of Eggman. I really loved Sonic Prime and that whole storyline of the multiverse of different... They had the 5 Eggmen, you know, the baby, middle-aged, teenager, like normal Eggman and elderly one, Samurai Jack Eggman. So I really hope they do that. If they do that, that'll be really cool. I think that's a good way to do it, maybe in like Sonic 5, 6 or something. But those set of characters were really cool. And then Jim Carrey can play like a couple of them. And maybe have some other actors playing like the baby one and the little teenager Eggman. That could be really cool. If you guys haven't seen Sonic Prime, you need to watch it, because that is a really good show. It's on Netflix. But yeah, I was really, really entertained during this movie. I really enjoyed myself. Literally, I just went left wanting more. And I will say, you know, that first hour, right? It's a solid hour, but I was like, when I was watching that first hour, I was like, Sonic 2 is going to be better than this. Then you get to that last hour and you're like, damn, this blows Sonic 2 out of the water. Because once you get to that supersonic scene, like, I was like, yo, this is amazing. You know what the best part about this is? The marketing. It only showed the first like 25 minutes, really. like a couple of the London bits, but it was mainly focused on that first fight with Shadow and Knuckles and Sonic. Like most of the marketing was that massive fight at the beginning. I didn't know it was going to come so early in the film either, but all the marketing was kind of heavily towards that. And then they didn't show anything in the trailers of Super Sonic and Super Shadow, so I'm so glad they saved that for us. They didn't spoil any of that, and they had a whole fight with Super Sonic and Super Shadow fight these robots. The whole final battle was all saved, and we didn't have no spoilers, and I really liked that. And I had no idea Metal Sonic was going to show up at the end, so that was a surprise to me. I was really happy. So that Amy Rose did get spoiled for me though. I was quite annoyed about that. But I'm really excited to see Amy in the fourth one, because Amy is one of my favourite characters in Sonic. It'll probably go Shadow, Sonic, Amy. I'll probably go like that. Sonic in this film, in the first hour, he does get quite annoying. Like some of the way he like moves around, it is like Sonic, but I wish he was more badassery. But literally, as soon as Tom like goes to hospital, that Sonic there is my favourite version of Sonic, when he just doesn't care and he's just all out war and serious. That is the best version of Sonic right there. I think they did really well with this film. They smashed it, and I can't wait to see what they do with the fourth one. It's coming in 2027. It's already been confirmed for that date, which I've, you know, it's kind of a long time, you know, 2 and a bit years, but greatness takes time. So I'm hoping we get that Shadow spin-off series in 2026, hopefully. That will give us some content to look forward to. But anyways, guys, this is the end of the video. I'm going to give this movie a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Theatre experience, 5 out of 5 as well. Can't get better than that, okay? 10 out of 10 film. Boom, it's perfect. Loved it. This is the end of this video, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Say a bit peace.